Hey girls! Guess what, Tara? My birthday this year is on a Tuesday as well. How cool is that?
Seems like today I'm looking back. Well, maybe tomorrow I'll see further than my little head allows me to.
Anyways, let's see. My question from Tara. Do I drive the motorcycle or just ride behind Dave? This is our first motorcycle that we have actually owned. We had a little Yamaha Enduro thingy that was Dave's grandmother's, and we rode that together, but it was super small. If you guys know anything about motorcycles, it's tiny. So, anyways, aside from that, that was just given to us. This one we actually bought. So, I don't drive it. Dave wants to teach me, but he said at first like he doesn't want to teach me on this one. But I kind of feel like with all of our vehicles we should have them till we run them into the ground. So I think you should teach me on this one. But we haven't really been at a place yet that's been ideal conditions to teach me how to ride it. So I think eventually I'll learn. Not anytime right now though, because yeah, I'm not that cool. So yeah, that's that. I'll eventually learn, I'm sure, and then get my driver's license specifically for that or whatever. Okay, these questions are getting so, like, debatable and sort of heavy. I'm glad you guys like it, but I'm like, would rather go back to my favorite color. Oh well. Yeah, and just to clarify, like, with Meg and stuff, like, yeah, I know you and you're bisexual and stuff, but, like, I don't really know you that well that I've ever gotten into, like, talking about it with you or discussing how you feel about it. I've never gotten into it with anybody, really, so that's all that I was saying there. I know gay guys and gay girls, but I don't know bisexual. I don't know anybody that's, like, bisexual and has ever expressed their opinion to me for whatever reason. Yeah. So, Janelle's question on the death penalty. I feel like these are so... okay, anyways. Yeah. I guess I'm just putting it out there. I do believe in the death penalty. So, yeah, I do. Mainly because most people that go to jail for committing murder and then get back out usually do it again. I think like 99.9%. I'm sure there's some insane statistic that proves that. I just don't think, I think most people that are sick enough to commit like a really grotesque murder or rape or something of that nature are just not right to begin with. So I don't believe in keeping them around to find out if they're going to continue. I just think that that's an unnecessary risk, and yeah, it's just kind of a law of nature thing for me. Just all the stories of people going to jail for committing a murder and then getting back out and killing as many as they can again, yeah, I don't agree with it. I think that they should just, yeah, I think the death penalty is a good thing, and I do believe in it. So that's kind of that. As far as, you know, obviously some people, DNA proves that some of it wasn't right, and those situations are terrible. I don't really know what to say. I mean, this is like such a debatable topic, but for me personally, I don't think that those people are going to change, and I think that it should be stopped so that they can't continue to do it again. And I don't believe in life sentences and bullshit like that, because I don't really want to pay to keep some deranged murderer alive in jail for the rest of his life, watching while he watches TV and just does nothing. I do not see the point in paying for somebody to do that, because that's where tax dollars go, and I'm not really cool with that. So that's just out there. Oh, these are so, like, heavy topics, but anyways. Let's see, what else? my question this week is going to be for everyone because I haven't done that yet. And I want to know everybody's heritage. Like, for example, everybody in the circus is super interested in that. And so I asked my mom like 2 days ago about mine because I had always known that I was a mutt, but I didn't know a mutt of what. So, turns out I'm English, Irish, German, and Cherokee Indian. Yeah, I don't know where the Cherokee Indian went, but most of my family has olive skin. Maybe that's part of it, but I don't, obviously. So anyways, I'd be interested in hearing your guys' if you know it, or if you have to ask your parents too, because you don't know. And yeah, I also wanted to share a couple embarrassing stories, because everybody has done that, and I haven't. I am like a true blonde, just kind of an idiot. A lot of the time. I was going to say most of the time, but it's not true. And so one time Dave and I were at the supermarket, and he pulled out a piece of, well, like those, when meat comes saran wrapped in the little things, and you can see it, and it was like, it was the ground beef looking one, and he was like, came up to me, he's like, oh my god, Jamie, look, it's still moving, and from underneath his hand was like pushing up, but I swear to god, it looked like it was like heartthrob or something. Oh my god, I freaked out in the whole store and just started screaming my lungs out. I was just like, oh my god, it's alive! Freaking out, and I don't know, common sense just never came to me at the moment. I just, yeah, I realized it was completely stupid because it was obviously not alive, but at the time, like, it was so, you just react, you don't think, and so that's what happened to me. The other one was here on the circus, and it's on YouTube. That's how great it was. I was driving my friend Ramon home, and his trailer was parked over by the arena, and it was kind of at a fairgrounds, so he was far away from us. So I drove him home, and it had been flooding and raining and stuff and turned into mud. Well, it had done so much that the curb, you couldn't really feel it because all the mud went over it, so instead of like it being road and then curb, it just kind of went like this and slid over, so you didn't feel the curb. So I was backing up in the dark and never felt the curb, and eventually couldn't back up anymore. Well, not so much. I was like, I should have felt the curb by now. So I tried to go forward and I couldn't, so I figured, well, I can still go backwards. That common sense thing, it doesn't visit me that often. So I kept going backwards, and then I eventually realized that I wasn't looking like this, I was looking like this. My truck was not level, and I was like, shit. So I looked out the window and saw that there was water, and went out the passenger side and realized my truck was in the lake right next to my friend's trailer. So that was the one time I didn't happen to bring my cell phone, which really sucked because I had to go back to my friend's trailer, knock on the door, and ask to use their cell phone. And of course they knew something was up, so they brought out the video camera, called Dave, told him to bring his scuba gear to get me out, and the whole thing is on YouTube video, and it's really humiliating but hilariously funny. So that's me. I'm pretty skilled in making an ass of myself. Often. So, I think these embarrassing stories for me are going to go on and on and on and on and on because they're all insanely ridiculous. So, anyways, that's it for me this week. Yeah, these debated topics just, I guess I don't really like disagreeing with people. Like, obviously we're all being cool about it, and it's like to each his own, but it just feels weird to be like, this is how I feel about this super sensitive topic, and take it or leave it. So anyways, hopefully everybody's cool and interested in hearing how everybody feels about it. Hopefully I'm not the only one by myself in this own little, like, yeah, maybe I should go to Texas. Alright, see you guys next week.